The thermochemical battery is based on metal hydrides that are able to store and deliver heat energy on a constant temperature of 750 degrees Celsius. The battery consists of a hot side and a cold side and is charged by the heat from any energy source, like the heat from the sun, with flare gas or electricity. This creates a reaction between the heat, the metals, and hydrogen to store the heat energy. The new thermochemical battery technology has no degradation problems, is able to store the heat for 100 years with close to zero energy losses, no corrosion, no high pressures, does not include any rare metals, and is almost 100% recyclable. By forcing back hydrogen to the hot side of the battery, the heat energy is released. By adding United Sun Systems power conversion unit based on a Stirling engine and generator, the heat is converted into electricity. By combining the new battery from the U.S. Department of Energy and Savannah River National Laboratory with United Sun Systems' patented Generation 1 solar energy technology, we are now introducing the first solar energy system including energy storage that is competitive to fossil fuels, not only in terms of price per kilowatt hour, but also in terms of energy distribution. Concentrated solar power dish from the 800 degrees warm focal point in front of the dish through the heat pipe to the back of the dish, where the thermal battery and the heat engine is located. During the sunny hours, the battery is successfully charged, and part of the thermal energy is consumed by the power conversion unit, attached to the back of the battery to produce electricity. The new battery is capable of storing the heat for 100 years with minimal energy losses. The dish is tracking the sun during the whole day to charge the battery until sunset. When the sun sets, the system keeps on producing electricity, since the heat engine is powered from the 750-degree warm thermal battery. A fully charged battery is capable of producing electricity for up to 14 hours or the whole night. But if the battery, due to heavy clouds during daytime, is not fully charged, a unique gas hybrid system will take over to charge the system until dawn breaks or the sun comes back. The gas hybrid system secures the electricity production from the system 24/7 or 365 days per year and makes the system 100% competitive to oil, coal.
The coal tank are pumped towards the top of the tower, and as they pass through the receiver, they are heated up by the energy concentrated in it. In these high-temperature conditions, the salts are stored in the hot salt tank. The resulting fluid is led to a heat exchanger, where steam is generated, which in turn is transferred to a turbine alternator. The steam makes the turbine turn, and an alternator transforms the movement into electric power, which is supplied to the network. For the first time, the HemaSolar project is fitted with a new heat storage system which can reach temperatures of over 500 degrees Celsius. In this way, the regular operating period of these plants can be extended to 15 hours without solar radiation. This revolutionary process of receiving and storing energy ensures that the output from HemaSolar trebles that
It's a car that runs on compressed air, called a CAT for compressed air technology. It's the result of 14 years of research and development by French engine designer Guy Negre. With the CAT, Negre has created a car that produces zero emissions.
The premise of this project was that in order to run a car, particularly in town, you need very little energy. And with compressed air, you can accumulate enough energy to do that.
Compressed air has long been used as a power source for various tools and equipment. car designers, compressed air has been difficult to harness. But now, Negra and his team at Motor Development International have built an engine that they believe will blow the car market away. Within an internal combustion engine, gasoline and oxygen ignite. The resulting explosions create pressure, which pushes the pistons that turn the crankshaft. With MDI's engine, precisely timed bursts of compressed air create the pressure needed to drive the pistons, pollutant-free. Supplying enough energy to power the car requires pressure at 4,300 pounds per square inch. That's more than 100 times the pressure in a standard car tire. Forced inside a tank small enough to fit under the Cat's chassis, it's the formula for a potential ticking time bomb. So the pressure was on the designers to build a tank that won't explode.
This is to give you an idea of the technology inside of the car. You can see that under the floor, you have some carbon fiber tanks. It has to be carbon fiber on cars because it is very safe. If there is a crash or something, there's no problem with pieces going everywhere. There is just a crack and then the air goes out.
The tanks can even withstand the force of small caliber gunfire. Since it's being powered by air, the Cat has a lightweight aluminum frame to keep it lean and nimble. The same care went into the body.
The body of the car will be made with fiberglass.
By installing industrial compressors and air tanks.
This is a compressor, and you can use this to fill some high-pressure tanks, a huge volume, and then when the car arrives at the air station, you just have to transfer the air from these big tanks to the car, and that takes just 3 minutes.
But airing up can also be done at home. Plug in a compressor that comes with the car, and in 3 to 4 hours, the tank is full. It's now ready to go 125 miles for just $2. If the air is generated with a renewable source, the car becomes a true green machine.
This is the motor alternator to fill the car when you plug the car on an electric plug to fill the tanks.
Put it all together, and the city version, or Mini Cat, will hit a top speed of 70 miles per hour. If you want a Tiger in your tank, MDI has developed